Right, so I've been in Tosco now. I've got some proper caveman food. Barbecued caveman food. Couldn't be bothered making myself anything tonight, so it's cheap enough for my annual jaunt into Tesco's. So mayonnaise, barbecued chicken. Living it up here, aren't we? Eh? Bet you couldn't do it every night though, could you? It's a bit of a novelty at first, when you first get a job driving a truck, especially doing nights out. But having to do it every night, it's like living in a jail cell. Because if you think I'm sat in here all day working, and when I park up at night, if I'm not on a truck stop or somewhere like that, I'm still in here. But it's smaller than a prison cell. So you work for a living and end up living in something smaller than a prison cell. It's probably the size of the average garden shed. So if you imagine putting a bed and a couple of chairs in your average garden shed and then living in it for 24 hours a day, it's not very appealing, is it? But it pays the bills. Not that non-truckers realise that. I get the impression a lot of people think we just drive around for the sake of it. You know, they don't realise there's a guy up front behind a steering wheel earning a living to pay a mortgage and pay his way. But that's the way it goes. Because after all, this has been on a truck. This has been on a different truck. That's been on a different truck. That's probably been in a container as well, all the way from China. This has been in a truck. That's been in a different truck. Everything around you has been on a different truck. And the components to make up those things have all been on different trucks. So I can bet nearly everything, unless it's a tree, has been on at least 5 or 6 trucks throughout the world. But nobody realises that. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and eat my chicken. Right, so I've ate my chicken, done my paperwork. So it's off to just north of Peterborough, probably a couple of hours. Well, probably get there for about 8 o'clock. So again, there's probably not a lot to see. Tracks.
so bad. He's not a good manager. You know, forget the Birmingham City Association. If they can't be done right.
So we are now just north, a few miles north of Peterborough, at a village called Market Deeping. This is an industrial estate just on the edge of the village. Just want to make sure we can park up outside the delivery address. Then we can get tipped first thing in the morning. Then back to our yard. I thought I'd be able to park up over there, across the gates. Visit from, I don't know whether, I don't think I'll do that now. I want to go through those gates opposite, straight ahead. There's somebody in the building, but I don't think the place on the right here will be having any overnight deliveries. Right, just to be on the safe side, find somewhere else on the estate to park up, because knowing my luck, if I park obstructing these gates, there'll probably be somebody who wants to get in during the night-time delivery, which we don't want to be blocking anyone in. Gates to the left, which is it's just an office block, that, so I don't think they will, but there's a big yard on the right, and it's got a Royal Mail sign on the door, so there may well be Royal Mail deliveries in through the night. What I'll do is just drive down here and find somewhere a bit more suitable. And as usual, turning area at the end of the road isn't big enough for a truck. So all I'm doing now is positioning myself so I can get out in the morning. It's knowing my luck, would have stayed in this road facing in, don't know how the cars park in the morning, so we might have got stuck. Right, that'll do us. Right, so we're now parked up. So that's it till morning. Probably get up a bit earlier than I was gonna do and get back round the corner so we can get delivered at that place in the other cul-de-sac. So basically there's only one thing left to do. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. You must be joking. Right, so that was a bit of an uneventful night, so now we'll just go around and see if this place is open. Not yet. Right, so the guys have just turned up. After being sat here for an hour, and I've just been informed that the yard round the back, where we used to take the stuff, is now used for storage. So there's no way of getting in here and turning the truck round, or even getting in that yard. So I'm going to have to park outside, take everything in on my forklift. And as usual, it's just started raining. Going to move to the other side of the road because the delivery's on the driver's side, which is the right hand side of this my truck. Good job I've got a forklift on, because if I hadn't, they'd be knackered, wouldn't they? And it would help if the little car park didn't have a nice little frilly green border on it. I think sometimes with industrial units, some people are more bothered about the aesthetic look of it than the practicalities, but looks good on paper, but in reality it causes problems. But I'll get going anyway. Right, that's that done now. Typically it started raining, so the guys are just checking off the stuff, checking all the paperwork inside. So while they're doing that, I'm just going to turn round just to make it easier for me to get out, just in case this office block at the side are due to start work. There'll be an influx of cars and they tend to park all up, you know, wherever they want, so I'll not be able to turn round otherwise. Cocked up a bit then, just because I'm holding the steering wheel with one hand, just trying to show you what I'm doing. You can hear the gearbox is cold. Going to back all the way back down there now. Right, that'll do for now. Right, so that's the last delivery done. Now it's a case of just going back up to our yard, up in the northwest. With all the empties that I've collected on the run, then I'm going to be reloading for tomorrow when I'll be back on the probably be going up to Scotland. I won't have to reload and set off tonight. At least I can go home tonight, then start early again in the morning for, like I say, probably the Scotland run. Probably about 4 hours away. Obviously I have to stop for a break on the way up, so the rest of the day basically will just be getting back to our yard. All driving really, apart from these A roads for maybe the next 20-30 mile. if that. It's all going to be dual carriageway and motorway, so won't be very exciting. So enjoy the rest of your day. I'll try. Over an hour now, about an hour and 10 minutes back to the yard. Again, just the sort of motorway. So I don't think there'll be much to see.